As the evening approaches, most of the city dwellers are about to go home. Traffic snarl-ups are building up as the residents rush back to their homes. A few kilometers from the city center, the smallest library in the world is about to start its operations for the day.
Class 1.
This young man is preparing to serve his nation. For him, his day is about to start.
I'm Cyril Pitot, and I'm the founder of the smallest library in Africa. Actually, the name doesn't have a deeper meaning.
In this neighborhood, children hunger for well-equipped and well-lit libraries. Cyril Peter Otieno was brought up in a community where going through the education system was an uphill task. For this reason, he understands the pain these children go through too well. This has made his resolve to increase their chances of competing with their peers from well-off families stronger.
I first enrolled in high school. That was in the year 2008 actually. So at first I was excited, joining high school, and again that joy was overcome by when the teachers actually started giving us a lot of assignment to do. And now coming back home, actually it was very difficult for me because there wasn't that avenue where I can just concentrate in my studies, where I can just also books were not enough, so it was really hard for me. So it was like a punishment for me. I think from the challenges, I think the passion just grew, and I found myself just starting with what I have to come up with this library.
He invested some of his resources to establish a library.
For you to be helped, you need to show someone what you have. So basically the library actually started it with 500 shillings, and of which we bought the trees that you can see, and then we bought some of the cans, and basically we bought this table actually. So actually we just had to start by what we had.
He ensures that this facility remains in operation, and to him, this is part of his life. The government has invested heavily to ensure that all schools are connected to the power grid.
In 2015, we completed the final phase of our effort to spread light to every village in Kenya by connecting every government primary school to electricity. This has enabled us to lay a foundation for the delivery of our promise of a modern and digital learning in our primary schools.
Although this is a good idea, there are other challenges that pupils face. Most of the students who would like to continue with their studies after school hours in this area are unable. The environment is not conducive for reading.
There's a lot of congestion. It is not conducive. It is not. The environment there is not that good for reading purposes. Conducive in terms of there's congestion, first of all. Secondly, the source of light is not that good for reading purposes. So you'll find majority of people here, they use the kerosene lamps, of which we know it's very dangerous when it comes to eyesight, respiratory system.
For these pupils to do their revision and homework, they must get an alternative, making this place their only option. Here, the demand exceeds supply, but there is something for everyone. The number of libraries in the country cannot cater for the fast-growing population. Many schools do not have well-equipped libraries, making it difficult for the learners.
You find children sharing books. One book maybe in a ratio of 1 to 3 to 4, some incidents. So you find it's very difficult when a teacher, for example, gives an assignment. So you'll find out there will be that scrambling of who will go with the book.
The library has a rechargeable light to enable the children to continue studying after the sun goes down.
Kutokana na uchoraji wake hakupa.
The beneficiaries have remained resilient, but more light is needed.
Ayami hakuwa ame.
The light they have is supplemented by a street light installed in the area by the Nairobi County government to boost security. This light was not meant for reading, but they have to do with what they have. The library is not only a place where the children come to read, but it is also a place they come to exchange ideas.
For long, we have been having this kind of prejudice towards each other, towards each other's tribe. But through the library, that one is becoming an history, because now we have an avenue where we can interact in terms of the mind.
The prosperity of a community depends on several things, and education is one of them. A majority of people in this community earn less than $1 a day, and this determines their list of priorities.
It's very hard for them to support their children, the education of their children, and at the same time feed their bellies and also pay for the shelter. So here the first priority is the food, then the shelter, then education. So for me, if we actually can ensure that we fill the gaps in our education system, we fill the gaps or we fill the challenges actually that comes with, we fill the challenges that we are experiencing in education, then my community can move forward. So for me, that is the greatest challenge that my community is facing.
This library is faced by challenges. The environment in which it operates does not make things easy.
Since we operate in an open field, we face a lot of noise, a lot of distraction actually, and then again the issue of weather, like right now, like last year we had a prolonged rain, El Nino, as we all know. So during those days, we are normally forced to close the library. And also, we cannot open the library from during the day, because again, the scorching sun is not that conducive to read. And
we must be driven by an urge to make Kenya better by providing solutions to issues and challenges that confront us.
Even before the order was issued, the smallest library was already in action.
We are the change that we want, we desire, that we are the change that we seek.
The world certainly needs people full of determination and goodwill.
For me, I just want to see a change, a positive change in my community. I want to see leaders coming from my community, teachers, lawyers. In a nutshell, I want to see a great change in people, in children. I want to see a community where a child grows with full of confidence, full of freedom of becoming whatever he or she wants in life.
The planet needs people who believe in something.
I believe there is abundance of material somewhere else, and through networking, we'll be able to get some of those materials to our schools. So it's all about networking and ensuring that, which will ensure that some of the areas that have plenty or abundance, they can share with some of the places that they doesn't have that abundance.
Whereas this library could be the smallest in the world, its impact has been felt in this neighborhood.
My name is Valeria Atieno. I'm one of the people who did my KCPE exams. Nimepitia shida, lakini si sana juu venye nilikuja hapa. Napata wasichana wenzangu, tunasoma nao, wenye wa class 8, tunaulizana maswali, tunafanya kila kitu pamoja.
To me, it has been a great change, because according to me, from the time the library was not there, my studies was not doing very well, but from 2013, 2013 when the library started, I think my studies started being better, because from now, for example, I used to had around 250 marks. I upgraded up to 300. So you see, there was a really great change, and that changed my life.
Kwa majina naitwa Dorcas Minayo. Mimi ni mkaaji wa hiki kijiji. Mtoto wangu anaitwa Sylvia Wangare. Sisi tunaishi katika hiki kijiji. Kile ningetaka kusema kuhusu hii project inaendelea hapa ni imesaidia kusema ukweli, kwa sababu kimimi mtoto wangu alikuwa chini alipoingia class 8 na ameinuka kiasi juu alipoingia hapo marks yake ilikuwa chini, lakini ule muda amekuwa hapa juu kuna vitabu zenye mimi mwenyewe singeweza kuafford kumbaia, lakini alikuwa anazipata hapa, zinamsaidia, zimemuinua mpaka amefanya mtihani wake, na results zenye amepata si mbaya, ni results zenye amefika pass mark yake.
For Peter, who has invested his time and other resources in this noble cause, hope that it will not remain to be called the smallest.
Our community in terms of population, it's increasing, and also this library, we are not only serving the children from here. We don't intend to do that. We want to, we intend to serve as many people as possible, children from different communities. Secondly, again, you can support us in ensuring actually we have a permanent library, because that was the initial picture of this library. So if we can have someone with the capacity to do that, then we'll humbly appreciate. And also, if like we have said, someone who can connect us with the platform that we want, actually, that can bring some positives to our community, then he or she is welcome.
For KTS, I am Maureen Akinyi.
Sana kwanza waliona wanyama